I don't even know what your personality is like, so why am I spending time Snapchatting you when I might not even like you in real life? If you can't have a conversation about having safe sex, then you definitely should not be having sex. I was still on my period and I was wearing yellow pants. Oh, I'm in love with you. Like, that might be a little too much. I know this is so cringy, but I feel like it's so true, and I think I've realized this recently too. You need to love yourself before you can love anyone else. Hello guys, from my car. Today I decided to drive up to a random parking lot and have a nice little chatty girl talk video with you. I like just filming in my car. I don't know, it's chill, it's different, switches it up, and it feels like, you know, we're friends hanging out and having a conversation. And I decided I wanted to do a girl talk video because I've seen some of these videos go around and I really like watching them. I think they're fun, and I feel like so many topics that are just so normal for girls are so like taboo to talk about, and people don't really talk about them, and I don't really know why, because we all go through them. So let's just make this a safe space for all my ladies and talk about these things, because literally everyone goes through this, so no need to be weird about it. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and also go follow my Instagram at Carroll. It'll be on the screen. I have some cute photos. Been trying to make my feed better, so make sure to go follow. And without further ado, let's just get into it. So let's start with something easy. Someone asks advice on boosting confidence. So I feel like every single person, boys, girls, everyone goes through confidence issues, not feeling confident, being insecure, trying to find out who they are. So that's one thing that's really important to remember. Literally everyone has felt insecure in their life, and it's normal to not have the best days or not be 100% confident in who you are. As time goes on, as you continue to just become yourself and work on yourself and make you a better person, it will really help your confidence. So I feel like something that helps me is, so say I'm insecure about my body. What I like to do is I like to work out. Even though maybe I'm not even seeing a difference in the way my body looks, at least I know that I'm doing something that's making me healthier, stronger, and happier. And it's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing about it. If I'm doing something, it feels like I'm being productive and I'm like helping myself. And if it's about like something about your personality, I'd recommend just putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, because once you're in those situations where you were like scared to do earlier, I feel like you'll just notice, oh, that really wasn't that bad. But pressure to specifically have a boyfriend, there's just a certain timeline, but when you think about it, I literally am 16 years old. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know who I am. I don't know what type of boyfriend I want. Like, there's just too much pressure on it. I think you'll find the right person at the right time. Definitely don't force anything. I know there's so many girls out there who they jump around from guy to guy because they feel like they have to have someone in their life. Why don't you just focus on being confident and comfortable with yourself first, and then when you're in a relationship, it will be even better. I know this is so cringy, but I feel like it's so true, and I think I've realized this recently too. You need to love yourself before you can love anyone else. I feel like I've always heard that and never really understood or thought anything of it, but like when you're insecure or in like not the best headspace and you're talking to someone, or maybe trying to get into a relationship with someone, you're gonna rely a lot on them, and your confidence and self-worth is gonna rely on what they say about you and how they treat you and how the relationship's going. And that's just not good, speaking from my own experiences. Someone asks, when did you date a guy for the first time? I don't know if anyone else did this, but like in middle school, in 6th grade, I feel like everyone kind of went through a little boy crazy phase where girls would just like date guys and not even talk to them. That was me. I like had little random boyfriends, but I never even talked to them, and they lasted like a week or a month or something. So yeah, that's when I first started dating boys. But like I said earlier, I've never been in like an actual serious relationship. So someone says, what do you think about shaving? Do you think it's necessary or gross? Once again, I think this is one of those things where like you just do whatever you feel comfortable about. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on girls to shave, but if you don't want to, I think you don't have to. It's like your body, your choice. Don't do what anyone else says. just do what makes you feel clean and healthy and happy. And if you need any advice on shaving razor burns, best thing ever is to use baby oil or coconut oil, because that will prevent it, and it makes it so much easier to shave and get like a close shave and make it smooth. So this is kind of like a different type of question. It's like a situation this girl's in. So she says, 1 year ago, my guy bestie liked me, but I friend zoned him. Now I think I like him. Ooh, that's tough, because I feel like if you friend zoned him in the past, he might have taken the time to get over you and move on, and hopefully you guys are still friends. But so if you tell him, oh, now I like you, I feel like it could be confusing and he would just like not really know how to feel. But I think what you should do is just kind of pay attention to his actions, see how he feels, kind of like test some little flirty things out and see what his reaction is before you just like throw it all on him with no warnings. Oh, I'm in love with you. Like, that might be a little too much. Someone says, tell a story about your first period or your most horrifying period experience. So I got my period, what age was I? I was in 8th grade, but I skipped a grade, so I was like younger. I think I was 12. Yeah, or 13, I don't know. I didn't like get my period super early. I knew some girls who were getting it in like 6th grade, 5th grade, but I got mine later, which I remember back then I was like, I just want to get it so I can relate to all the other girls and like see what it's like and just get it over with. But honestly, I'm happy that I had it later on in life, didn't have to worry about it for too long. And then after I got my first period, I didn't get it again for like a year or like a few months. Like, it was super random, so yeah, it was really weird. But basically in middle school, my middle school started at like 9 a.m. and my parents, they both worked, and at this time my sister was in high school, so she left super early. So I was always home alone in the mornings before school. And luckily I had an older sister, so she already had everything. I had everything and I knew what it was. I wasn't like horrified and didn't know what it was or scared or thought I was dying or anything. Because I know some girls, they like are completely shocked. I just kind of saw it, put a little panty liner on, texted my mom, and that was it. Like, I wasn't really that scared. Like I said, I kind of had it later, so I knew what it was. My sister already had it. It was fine. Now for a horrifying period story. I used to not wear tampons. Now I do. That's the only thing I wear. Never catch me wearing a pad, only at night, because those things suck. I remember when I first got my period, I would just wear like little pads, and I would change them like often because they were little tiny pads. And I was like at the end of my period, it was like one of my last days. I remember I got these new pants in the mail that day. They were these yellow pants and I was so excited to wear them to school. And I was like, I'm at the end of my period, it'll be fine, I'll just wear them because I cannot wait a day, apparently. Bad idea, because I was still on my period and I was wearing yellow pants. So I decided to go to the bathroom in one of my classes, and I have like my stuff with me to go change my pad. And I get up in front of the whole class to go to the bathroom, obviously to ask the teacher. So I was standing in front of the whole class asking the teacher to go. And then I get in the bathroom and I notice there's a spot on my yellow pants. So that was very embarrassing. I tried to change it or like clean it up, didn't work. And I didn't know what to do, so I called my dad. That was great. And he came and picked me up. That was the only time that I really like bled through and had to call someone to pick me up. So that was good. But I remember my dad was like, why don't you know how to control this? And I was like, it just came back. Like, you know those days when your period is kind of gone and then it just all of a sudden comes back? Like, that was that type of day. So I was not expecting that. Someone says, how do you deal with breakups? I've never been in like a really strong relationship where I've had to deal with this. But I think the best thing to do is just get out of your bed, get up and do something to distract yourself, and put your energy into something that'll make you a better person. All those things that you might have put on the back burner while you're in a relationship, prioritize you, prioritize the things you want to do and the people in your life, and that's, I think, the best thing to do. And then another question someone asks is, when do you think it's the right age to have sex? This is another topic where some girls I know just are too immature. They don't ask their mom to go on birth control. That's the first step you need to do. If you can't have a conversation about having safe sex, then you definitely should not be having sex. 2, you need to be with someone that you feel comfortable with and that you're not feeling pressured, because that is not it. If someone's pressuring you to do something, that's not the right person to do it with. they're not a good person, and just do whatever you want to do when you feel comfortable. And again, I don't think there's a right age to do anything. If you are in a relationship or if you feel comfortable with someone and you want to do it, you're prepared, you feel safe, do it. If you've been in a relationship with someone for a really long time and you still don't want to do it, then don't do it. Like, it's all up to you. I think no matter what you do with your life, it's okay. Like, it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. Someone asks, is it weird to not talk to guys? No, it's not weird. I feel like everyone has a different preference. Some girls, they like to talk to a bunch of guys, Snapchat guys, see where things will go, and I think that's fine. Like, do whatever you want to do. Some girls also just would rather meet someone naturally and not like have to Snapchat guys or do it on social media. Like, I'm kind of the way. I'd rather just like hit it off with someone and talk to someone in person and like be good friends with them and then start dating or something like that. But I feel like that's just not it anymore. Like, everyone just talks on Snapchat, and it's like, what even is the point of this? Like, I don't even know what your personality is like, so why am I spending time Snapchatting you when I might not even like you in real life? Don't put pressure on yourself to just always be talking to all these guys. If you think you like someone and they Snapchat you, Snapchat them back. I would be. But yeah, I'm gonna end off this little video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was fun just to talk about girly things. We all go through these things, and let's normalize these things too, because why do we have to be quiet about things that every single girl goes through? Boys get to talk about all these crazy things they do, so we can't talk about normal things that we go through? No, that's not it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe out there. I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and follow my Instagram, and comment on this video if you want to talk about anything else. Give some girls some advice in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!